All right. Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, all honor, all glory to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, qadash. A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh Basham Yahawashi has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brothers from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi with another video. And this time we want to go into a video on tribulation and entering into the kingdom, because we're coming into a great time of great persecution and demonization. We already see Esau trying to span this narrative with this buffalo so-called mass shooting, which we're now starting to find out, or we knew when it happened that it was a false flag. It's just some Esau's using to come at the men of the Lord in a roundabout way, because he can't come at us directly. So he's using these type of things and pushing forth these BS narratives to be justified in persecuting the men of the Lord. So we're going to go through a time of great tribulation, to a time of great trouble. But at the end of the day, this is what it must be for us to enter into the kingdom. As it tells you right here in Acts 14:22, it says what? Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So everything that's about to take place and befall the true believers of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, it must happen. All this tribulation that awaits us, we must go through it, because that's the only way we can enter into the kingdom of the Most High. You see? And every single believer in Yahawashi is going to face this, as it tells you right here. Let me see. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3. Yep, 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 12. It says what? Yea, and all that will live godly in Mashiach Yahawashi shall suffer persecution. So if we claim to believe in Yahawashi, we're gonna catch hell, man. We're gonna go through it. But that's a must. That's something that we must do, and the prophecy tells us that. Get that Revelation 7, bro. Started 9.
Start 9. All right. The book of Revelation, chapter 7, and verse 9.
So when you read the book of Revelation, what does it go into? It goes into the destruction coming, but not until the elect member, the true believers are sealed. Then it runs off what? The 144,000, which is 12,000 men from each of the 12 tribes of Israel. Then it mentions what? The great multitude. Now we're going to pick up on that 9th verse to show you and break down what's happening and what it's going to be when it's all said and done. You got it, bro.
Revelation 7 and verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands.
So this is talking about what? Israelites gathered from all over the earth, as the prophecy says is going to happen in the last days. And they have what? White robes and palms in their hands, meaning what? That represents them being made completely pure. So they're up under the second covenant, and they have the palms in their hands, which represents the victory that we're going to receive through our faith in the Lord Yahawashi. You see? Keep going, bro.
And cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood round about the throne, and about the elders and the 4 beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces and worshipped the Most High, saying, Amen, blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our God forever and ever. Amen.
Keep going.
And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, What are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence came they?
So now the angel is asking the Apostle John, who are these people in these white robes? Where they come from? Because you got to understand, this mixed multitude is going to be Israelites from all over the earth, looking like every nation they've been scattered to. And this is something we continue to repeat over and over and over again. And people just can't seem to get that small point. Because it's common biology, man. You know what I'm saying? An Israelite man going and having a Chinese wife, having children with this Chinese woman. This child is going to come out with Chinese characteristics. Even the pigmentation of the so-called Chinese, man. So that's going to be a pattern that's going to happen amongst every heathen nation, man. That's just common sense. You see? So the apostle, the angels asking the apostle John, where did this great multitude come from? Who are these people? And what did he say?
And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, These are they which came out of great tribulation.
They came out of what?
Out of great tribulation.
Out of great tribulation, man. You see? It's talking about the true believers coming out of that great tribulation that we have to face in the times we're coming into, man. You see? Because it's about to get real out here. You got the United States about to pass sovereignty to the World Health Organization to run the country however they see fit. And you're going to see more draconian measures being put forth, more lockdowns, more persecution, martial law, just all out hell and complete chaos. And the number one target is going to be who? The true believers of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. You see, so that's why he says, these are they which came out of great tribulation. Because what? Through much tribulation shall we do what? Enter into the kingdom of the Most High, man. So we're going to have to go through everything that's written, man. Keep going, bro.
And have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb.
You see that? So they washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb through what? As we've been going into for the last couple of days, they made it white in the blood of the Lamb through their faith that the Most High blessed them with, as it tells you in the, Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. You see, they overcame all the tribulation. They overcame Jacob's trouble and famines and droughts and pestilence and plagues. You see, they overcame all that through their faith. You see, and they received the victory after that. You got that?
2 Ezra 7?
Con.
Or do you want me to start at?
Started 1, if I'm mistaken. What did it say?
And he said unto me in the beginning.
No.
Or Salaki, that's 6.
2 Ezra 7 and
7 and 1. And when I had made an end of speaking these words.
7 and 7, if I'm mistaken.
7 and 7.
Yeah.
The entrance therefore is narrow.
Go on 1.
There is also another thing.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. So this is 2 Ezra chapter 7 verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is
No. Go up. Yeah. Start at 1. Start at 1.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 7 verse 1. And when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights afore.
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto me, Up, Esdras, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad?
And that's the same thing with us, man. We have to go through the straight gate, just like YAHAWASHI went through the straight gate. And what does the straight gate entail or consist of? Tribulations, persecutions. You know what I'm saying? Us being on the bottom. Things not going our way all the time. You know what I'm saying? Us being afflicted in our mind, us being afflicted in our flesh, us being afflicted in our pocket, us being afflicted with living situations, us being afflicted in relationships. You see? Us being afflicted in unfair situations that we feel like shouldn't have happened, or it should have went our way, or whatever it may be. All this is a part of the straight gate that the Israelite man has to go through, man. This is our rite of passage to get back to that glory that we had with the Lord YAHAWASHI from the beginning. Hey, did not the Lord YAHAWASHI have to go through these things to get back to the glory that he had with the Most High from the beginning? And what did the Lord YAHAWASHI tell us? Hey, the servant is not greater than his master. If he went through it, we're going to have to suffer through it as well, man. You see? So if we don't go through this straight, how can we enter into the bride? And what does the bride represent? The bride represents the kingdom of heaven. And as we just read in Acts 14 and 22, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So this is a must. Whatever we going through, man, we have to go through it. And yeah, it sucks because no one wants to go through hell. No one wants to go through chastisement. But it's for our betterment, man. The Most High knows what's best for us. So he puts us through these different situations to build up our faith and our trust and our belief in him, YAHAWASHI. You see? He puts us through these different situations to purge that pussy nigga up out of us, man. That whole ass nigga. You see, that we was cultivated to be in Babylon. The Most High, he throws us through these trials of fire to purge and get rid of that out of us, man. He don't want none of that in us when it's all said and done. You see? And if we continue to endure the affliction that the Most High puts us through, we're going to be good to go. What then? Yahweh shall say what? He that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved, man. What's up?
I just want to add a quick preset. This is 1 Peter 1 and 6. Wherein ye greatly rejoice through now for a season, if need be.
Go up.
This is 1 Peter 1 and 5. Who are kept by the power of the Most High through faith unto salvation.
Through what?
Through faith unto salvation.
So we are kept through our faith, man. Once you lose your faith, man, the Most High, because it tells you don't be lukewarm. And that goes into what? Lacking faith, unbelieving. It tells you that in 2nd Ezra chapter 2. Not Sirach chapter 2. You faint-hearted, it's because you believe not and you won't be defended, man. But you keep that faith burning, that hope in YAHAWASHI, man, that causes you to do what? Be kept by the Most High because you still believe, because that's what it's all about now. The just shall live by faith. We talking about faith again. Because that's the most important thing in this ministry. That don't it tell you above all, taking the what? The shield of faith, man. You see? You got it enough.
Ready to be revealed in the last time, wherein
two of these might have been too
ye much. Greatly rejoice through now for a season, if need be. Ye are in heaviness, though manifold temptations.
Through manifold temptations, and that's what it is, man. You see, we are in this state of heaviness right now because it tells you that the wise man is going to be in the house of mourning, man. It is better to go into the house of mourning than the house of feasting. We're not here in a party spirit of, now like brothers like to step out, have a good time, man, now and then, but that ain't what this is all about. We don't record that. We ain't out here putting that out for the clout. We just go like to unwind and let our hair down, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, unwind after a hard week of first and foremost doing the work of the Lord and not having to work these carnal jobs, man. We want to step out, have a drink, sip some. You know what I'm saying? Be social a little bit, but that ain't the end all be all of what we're doing. You know? You about to say something? What's up?
Yeah, it's a quick precept.
Okay, hold on. I thought you were about to make a point.
Verse 8 or verse 7, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearance of Yahawashi Mashiach, whom having not seen, ye loved, in whom though now ye see him not, yet believing, ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls.
And that's what it is, man. Even though for a season right now, we're going through many manifold temptations, it's not going to always be this way, because through all these temptations, what drives us forward, man? Our hope and our faith in the Lord YAHAWASHI. And if we continue on in that spirit until the Lord YAHAWASHI returns, guess what? He's going to beam us up, and we're going to be even more joyful, you know? And doing all this stuff that we're going through. And the only reason we're enduring it is because of our faith, man. That's what's driving us through. That's what's getting us through this. You see, ain't nothing else getting us through this except for our faith that we've been blessed with. You know, knowing and understanding that there's a better day. That this is not the end all be all. That this is not life right here, man. We looking for a better hope, a kingdom and dwell of righteousness. And the Lord YAHAWASHI is going to bring that to us. Hell, we looking for what? We looking for the change to come, man. For us to be taken out of these fleshly sinful bodies and be given those righteous immortal bodies to do what's right in the sight of the Most High every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? No problem. That was it or not?
That's it, man. And like you said, hey, this is all a walk to really try our faith, man. You know, seeing if we're really gonna put all our trust in YAHAWASHI, man.
Mm-hmm. It's a trial. It's a trial by what? It's a trial by fire. You know. You got that more.
All right. The book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 33, it says, "The fear of the Lord, Yahweh, bahasham Yahawashi, is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility."
So that's why we go through what we go through, man. We brought down to a lower state because what? After this, we're gonna be in honor and glory forevermore, man. So we have to go through this to learn how to be humble. You know what I'm saying? To learn how to keep integrity and continue to fear the Lord no matter what condition we're in. You know? So that's why the Most High puts us through these different situations. Whether it be job situations or whatever it be, man. You see? It's all a trial. It's all a trial. It's all a test. Because once again, this is the only way we can get to the kingdom. We can't be no hoe ass niggas and tap out, man. It's too hard. I'm gonna just give up and go back into the world. Bro, what kind of shit is that? You know? Ain't nothing out there waiting for us except for death, man. This is hey, I would rather catch hell in this truth, knowing the understanding. Knowing the understanding why I'm catching it. I'm going through this because the Most High, like the brother Kazak, the elder Kazak said, what? We're going through this because YAHAWASHI is about to turn us into gods, man. That's why we're going through this. What's up?
He's proving us, you know what I'm saying? He's showing his power through us, you know?
Yep.
Them my boys. Look at that he went through. You know?
Don't it tell you before you get a friend, try him? And that's what YAHAWASHI is doing. Well, everybody can say, yeah, I believe in YAHAWASHI when you ain't going through shit. But when you going through shit, are you still going to push the word? You still going to read? You still going to go in the highways and byways when you going through all this damn hell? You see? That's what it is. We are being tried. This is a simulation that the Most High and YAHAWASHI is putting us through to see if we are really down like we say we are. You know? What's up?
I was just going to say, this is a better walk right here doing this, man. Because we know what waits the 2/3, man. Mm-hmm. And we ain't trying to be in that nuclear destruction, man. We're not trying to be partake in that lake of fire, man.
Hell no.
You know? So it's better to catch this hell now, man.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because we know what's at the end. It's our bodies being changed at the coming of YAHAWASHI.
Well.
Back in 2nd Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things.
Which represents what? The kingdom of heaven. So this is the angel letting the apostle, I'm about to say the apostle John. It might be. This is the angel letting the brother Ezra know what it's going to be when it's all said and done. He's letting Ezra know that there is a finish line. There is a goal after this, man. Because Ezra was complaining about what? While we was going through so much hell, while we on the bottom, while the heathen nation ruling over us, and the angel was breaking it down like, look, yeah, you going through all this right now, you going through the straight gate now, but at the end of the day, there's a city where all good things dwell, which is the kingdom of heaven. That's the final goal, man. That's what we're racing toward. You see? So it's there. And like YAHAWASHI even told us, fear not, it is our Father's good pleasure to give us the kingdom, man. And like we know through all the prophecies, don't it tell you that the saints of the Most High are going to take the kingdom? So we just have to go through the Most High's protocol on how we're supposed to get it. You see, so at the end of the day, the finish line is there, man. It's going to happen. We just have to continue on and endure and understand and know that what you're going through is not more than you can handle. It might seem that way because you're in the flesh. You see, and a perfect example of that is what YAHAWASHI had to go through. You see, he was being weighed down by the weight of the straight gate to the point to where he was sweating blood. But he still, through the Spirit and power of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, endured and overcame and accomplished the mission, man. And that's what we're hoping to do. You know? Because what? The joy that was set before him, he endured the cross. So we got to endure. We got to endure well. That's a spirit. Grab that.
All right. Here's the book of Hebrews chapter 12, start at verse 1.
Okay.
Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto YAHAWASHI, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
So that's why YAHAWASHI was able to overcome the way he did, man, because he knew something greater was coming, man. He understood the bigger picture. He had the picture. He had the vision, just like we had the vision. You see, this is why we tired of this world, man. Yeah, we move and maneuver in this world to get our daily bread and do what we got to do. But at the end of the day, we're still hoping for what? That kingdom went and dwell of righteousness, man. Where we have the authority to say so in dominion, man. Where everything moves according to what we say it's going to be. You see? Us being immortals, man. Never dying again. No more sin in our nation. That's what that's the vision YAHAWASHI had in his mind. And he accomplished a mission, man. And we're hoping to do the same thing. But we must go through what? Much tribulation to get there, man. You know?
Despising that shame, bro. Because this is not a pleasant walk, man. No, ain't nobody trying to be spit on constantly and the shit we're going through for the truth, you know? But, hey, we know YAHAWASHI is the perfect example, of, as Halaki said, man. He gives us plenty of examples of the trials he went through. Yeah. So, hey, we endure into the end. Hey, that crown is there.
And our King, man, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, man, the only begotten Son of the Most High went through this walk. Are we better than him? Nah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't better than him. He had to do it. You got dudes that think they better than YAHAWASHI. They ain't got to go through nothing, but it tells you, man, the servant is not greater than his Lord. He went through it. We going to have to go through it as well. It's a rite of passage. You know, it's a rite of passage, man.
Before honor is humility.
That's right. That's right. You had some more on that one?
That was on that one.
Finish it out for now.
Going on in 2nd Ezra 7:7. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
And where are we, man? We in a world ruled by the wicked. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to live. We're in a world that's ruled by the wicked, and we're trying to live righteously, man. So we are, you know what I'm saying? Like Morpheus told Neo in the Matrix. Anybody who's not us, man, they could be an agent. They could turn against you at any moment. That's how dangerous it is, man. You see that way? We are walking with this light, and because these people hate the light, they want to murder us and destroy us, man. You see? You got temptations around every corner. We in the valley of the shadow of death, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is a dangerous place, a dangerous walk that we're on, man. But hey, those that fear the Lord are being protected. So
like we're sheep amongst wolves.
Yup. Go ahead now.
Like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. So
this is what it is, man. The straight, narrow way. You know what I'm saying? Straight goes into what? A place of difficulty, man. That's why we go through the certain situation that the Most High puts us through. Because that's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
That's why there's an order also, man. Staying in line. You know? Not trying to be over somebody. Not trying to get ahead of yourself. You know? Understanding where you're at. Where YAHAWASHI has put you. Because that's your perfect spot, man. That's what's helping the body continue to go. Because it's not a solo thing either. Even though it's one man at a time, man. That line, that order has to stay firm.
And it also goes into what? Every man has to walk this, man. We can't walk this for you.
God.
We ain't finna beg you to be at camp. We ain't finna be, you know what I'm saying? We ain't finna do none of that, man. Because at the end of the day, every man got to work out his own what? Salvation with fear and trembling. You know what I'm saying? Your faith is what's gonna get you on the chariot, not the next man's faith. Right. His faith is his faith. Your faith is your faith. And you got to put in the work, just like every man is doing. You see, labor to enter into the rest. And if you don't labor, guess what? You don't enter into the rest. I mean, you will after death by pain, though. You know? You have one?
What you got? Book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 19 says, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI, delivereth him out of them all."
So many afflictions we go through, man. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we feel like it's random, or why did this happen, or whatever it may be. But it happened because what? It's us being tried. It's us being made better. It's us being made stronger. Why? Because we coming into a time that the world has never seen before, and the Most High is preparing us before that great day comes, while everybody else is gonna be out here unprepared for the test. When gonna be coming, we had all this time to study for this test, and when the test pop off, you gonna have everybody coming to us trying to ask us for the answers. Nah, you should have been studying and getting built up and prepared like we were. You know. So no, man, nah, that ain't what it's gonna be. What's up?
Oh no.
Yeah, so yeah, we go through many afflictions, man, but we know why we go through them. You know, and like I said, it don't always feel good. You don't always want to go through it. You know, because we are in the flesh, but the thing is, we have to suck it up and keep it pushing. That's why this is called what? The good fight of faith, man. This is a fight, so we have to fight. A fight ain't easy, man. You know? You got to know.
You get punched, you might get knocked out, but you got to keep getting up.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9 in 2nd Ezra 7. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
Exactly. So if we don't pass the dangers that's set before us, man, how can we enter into the kingdom? So that's why, if you in that spirit of fear in Jacob's trouble or trying to put it off or wanted to come 5-10 years from now, bro, you never gonna receive the inheritance. You got to be in that spirit of tackling this shit head on, man. Be willing to run through it, not because you so big and bad or you so bold or whatever it may be. It's because of the faith that you have in YAHAWASHI that He will get us through this time of peril, man, this time of trouble. You know, because we know and understand that after this time of trouble, there lies the kingdom, man. You see, and we want the kingdom. We truly want. We always talking about it, how great it's going to be, so forth and so on. But what the true men of the Lord let you know is that we are going to go through complete hell to get it. And it's the only way for us to go as Israelites. And that's why we brought up Revelation 7, that what? That they came through much tribulation, man. And now their robes are what? Made white in the blood of the Lamb. Why? Because that's the way that the true believers are going to have to walk. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, man. Ain't no other way. And like YAHAWASHI says what? He that tried to come up any other way is a thief and a robber, man. You see? Go ahead, now.
Verse 10. And I said, it is so, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
Read that whole verse again.
This is 2nd Ezra 7 and 10. And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
Read it one more time.
And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
So this is our portion. As an Israelite, as the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the blood that you have in your veins, it causes you to go back to the line of the sons of the Most High. And this is what we have to do. This is our portion. You see, Esau has been given a lot of the wicked to be eradicated from the earth eventually. We have been given a lot of the righteous to go through complete hell to enter into that everlasting glory. This is our portion. You see, every single believer is going to go through this. This is what it has to be. You see, and it begins now by us going through what we go through in our daily life, man. No, our life ain't peaches and cream, and it ain't, you know what I'm saying, all joy all the time. And it's not supposed to be. You see, and it's getting us prepared to enter into that everlasting glory where we're going to have joy and peace and happiness, complete righteousness forevermore. That's when we're going to live and enjoy the planet Earth, because then what? We'll be in our rest. But to enter into that rest, what must we do? Go through complete hell and tribulation, man. This is a must. So when Esau starts to demonize us on the TV, don't fret. Don't worry about it. Don't lose your mind. Don't understand. It must be this way. You see? When they come up and try to come up against you and or whatever it may be, don't worry about it. No, it must be this way, man. And that YAHAWASHI got us, man. Just keep that faith in YAHAWASHI no matter what. You see? Because that's what's going to keep us protected, man. That's what's going to keep us shielded from the enemy. Though that faith that we've been given in YAHAWASHI is the key. You see? That's what really matters. So go back to that Revelation 7, bro, if you didn't have nothing else.
Let me see.
And read verse 14 one more time.
All right. Revelation chapter 7 and verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, These are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb.
Once again, that's Israel, the true believers. You see, because all Israel is not of Israel. You have an Israel, you have an Israel of the Most High. So that right there, what we're reading about right there is the Israel of the Most High going through that great tribulation, overcoming through that faith in YAHAWASHI. You see? And what does it say in verse 15, bro?
Therefore are they before the throne of the Most High, and serve him day and night in his temple. And he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them.
And how was that made possible? Because now, at this point in prophecy, we're up under that second covenant. We've been taken out of these fleshly bodies. We've been given a new immortal bodies, and we have the laws, statutes, and commandments in our minds, walking in complete righteousness before the Most High day and night. You see? The only way, because we love talking about the second covenant. That's one of my favorite topics to go into, us being changed, because we want to get the fuck out of this wicked ass flesh. But guess what? The only way we can get up out of this flesh and be made perfect is through much tribulation, man. That all the blessings, Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14, guess how we get it? Through much tribulation. You see? Isaiah 60, having the heathen in shackles and chains up under our feet forevermore, guess how we get it? Through much tribulation. So all the blessings that we read about, there's only one way for us to get it. We have to go through this straight gate, man. You see, and once we complete the mission and we come out on the other side, the kingdom of heaven is right there, ready to welcome us with open arms, man. You see? But we don't get nothing if we don't go the way the Most High ordained the Israelites to go. And this is why you're going to see 2/3 lose. Because they're trying to take Esau's way. You see? And that ain't the way. You got it, bro. Read down to 17 as well.
All right. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more. Neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat. For the Lamb, which is in the midst of the throne, shall feed them, and shall lead them unto living fountains of waters. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
See, that the Most High letting you know, yeah, I'm going to put you through hell, but at the end of the day, ain't going to be no more. Matter of fact, we'll wrap it up on Revelation 21. Because the point is being made, man. We have to go through this tribulation, man. You see? This is a must. And the reason we continue to bring these type of topics out, because you have a lot of groups out here that's not hammering home this point. You got some groups saying that we ain't going to go through no Jacob's trouble. That we're just going to be la-di-da and we're going to slide up in the kingdom. And that's not the case, man. You're not getting your congregation prepared mentally or spiritually when you say shit like that, man. Because it's about to go down. It's about to be some shit that we have never seen before. Even in these movies, they really can't depict how bad it's going to be in this earth. And that's why the Men of Great Millstone are so hated, because we give you the whole truth and nothing but the truth, man. We don't sugarcoat nothing for you. We don't care about your damn feelings, because at the end of the day, ain't none of your feelings and shit, when all hell breaking loose, ain't going to matter in that day. You see? You going to want to know the truth. Why is this happening? You see? Why is this pack of white dudes is chasing me with these damn assault rifles? We was trying to tell you why. You see? This is why we going through tribulation to get into the kingdom, man. Because that's what it is. That's the truth. So we'll end it right here on this Revelation 21, man, because you just read it. No, we're going to read it. We'll start at 1. And I might jump down to,
6.
I'm gonna read all the way down to 7. So this is Revelation 21 and 1. It says, and I saw heaven open. It's like, I'm thinking about Revelation 19 though. And I saw heaven.
Yeah, I saw a new heaven.
Come on, man. Revelation 21 and 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. This is talking about what? Us coming into power and the heathen nations being removed from power, man. You see? Us being established in the earth. Once again, how can we get to this? Through much tribulation. This is the only way. Verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. And why is that? It's because we went through that tribulation and now we've been upgraded. This
Zechariah 13 and 9.
What did it say?
He'll bring us through the fire. We will be his people.
Kind.
They will call my name.
Yep. And then when you hear that phrase, the Most High is going to be our God, we're going to be his people, that always refers to us being brought into that everlasting covenant. So at this point in verse 3 in Revelation 21, we're under the everlasting covenant at this point. Verse 4 says what? And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So everything that we're going through right now on this side here in Babylon the Great, and wherever you true believers are, you brothers and you sisters who truly believe in YAHAWASHI, whatever you're going through right now, it's only temporary, man. It's only temporary. It's all going to be washed away once the mission is completed. But we have to complete the mission first. Don't cast away your confidence, man, which have great recompense or reward. Continue to fight. Continue to drive on. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's tough. It's supposed to be tough. You see? But keep that faith in the Lord YAHAWASHI, man, and he'll pull you through. Verse 5 says what? And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. So the Most High is right there. You see, confirming unto you that, yeah, we're going to go through hell and tribulation, but everything else I told you I was going to do is faithful and true. And that includes what? The expected end the Most High is planning to give us, man. You know? So yeah, it's going to be a lot of tribulation before we get to the kingdom. But guess what? The kingdom of heaven is going to come because the Most High promised it. Verse 6, and he said unto me, It is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. And this is the Lord YAHAWASHI speaking. Verse 7 says what? He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. So that's what it is, man. If we continue to keep this faith and push through and fight through this tribulation that's awaiting us, we're going to inherit all things, man. We love to talk about the grand scheme of things, inheriting the entire universe. Guess what? We can't come into that glory unless we go through much tribulation, man. So that's what it's going to be. We just got to keep the faith through it all, man. And know and understand that every little test we go through on this side is just that. A test, a trial to prove us. It's not to destroy us, but it's to make us better. And like I said, it don't always feel good. You see? But it is for our betterment, man.
We'll say, blessed is he who is not offended in me.
Yep. And what does that mean? That goes into YAHAWASHI's sufferings, man. You can't be offended in YAHAWASHI's sufferings. You know? You have to continue to push forth and endure just like he did before us, man. So yeah, we just wanted to bring that out real quick, man, just to exhort and let the true believers really know what's going to happen. And that it is going to be okay, you know. It's going to be okay. If all we have to do is continue to keep our faith in the Lord YAHAWASHI. And as he's promised, he's going to take care of us, man. So with that, we want to give all praise, all honor, all glory to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, qadash. Double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone for teaching us his truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful rawchaa out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say shalom, wa, abba, babah.